What if the garden chore you do every spring is actually holding your soil back? No-dig gardening flips the usual advice. Instead of turning soil over, you feed it from the top and let the underground workforce do the mixing. Here's the idea. Healthy soil is not just dirt, it is a living structure filled with bacteria, fungi, tiny animals, roots, and earthworms. Together, they create air and water channels, recycle nutrients, and build the crumbly texture plants love. When we till, we break that structure, bring buried weed seeds to light, and disturb the organisms already doing the work for free. No-dig gardening is not about doing nothing. It is about doing the right work in the right place, on the surface. Gardeners like Charles Dowding have popularized this method by comparing no-dig beds with dug beds over many seasons, showing that well-managed no-dig beds can produce strong harvests with less weeding and less labor. To start, choose your spot and cut grass or weeds as low as possible. Lay plain, uncoated cardboard directly on the ground, overlapping edges by at least 6 inches, so persistent plants cannot sneak through. Soak it well, then add 4 to 6 inches of compost on top. Do not till it in, do not mix it. Plant straight into the compost layer. The cardboard blocks light, weakening grass and weeds underneath. As it softens and breaks down, worms and roots move through it, connecting the compost with the soil below. Over time, the bed becomes easier to plant, easier to weed, and better at holding moisture. Maintenance is simple. Once a year, add 1 to 2 inches of compost on top. Pull the few weeds that appear while small. Because you are not churning up buried weed seeds, weed pressure usually drops over time. No-dig works in raised beds and in-ground gardens, especially if you want healthier soil without back-breaking digging. Start with one bed, watch how it changes, and let soil life do what it does best.